Welcome to All Eyes on You, the only podcast where there's 20,000 bees hidden in this room and the guest has to find them.
Interesting.
I'm your host, Josh.
I'm your co-host, Jermaine.
And this is Alex.
Hello, Alex Sue.
Alex Sue, who are you?
Right now, I don't know. I just got laid off a month ago. So, no, a month ago, 3 weeks ago. So,
Join the club.
I am currently unemployed.
Join the club.
Yeah. So I'm a lot of things, a jack of all trades, or none.
You are, because I know you as a musician and an actor and a survivor.
Yes, but survivor player, not anything.
You are a survivor.
Yeah.
I'm very confident in your ability to survive, even though I have not watched Survivor in years. So I have nothing to go off of.
Yeah.
So you're up to date to Survivor?
Yeah, fully up to date.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
My college friend who introduced me to Survivor is actually on the latest season of Survivor.
Oh, wow.
So,
You post about that.
So
That
you've
is
got
really cool.
emotional attachment.
and he's
to
from
the
around
city.
here. He's like South Jersey. Like,
Oh, wow.
we just had a Philly watch party and he was there. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. I did go to your YouTube channel lately.
Oh God.
I did see you just posted pretty recently about Survivor, because I was
Why
like
did I
pulling up your
post about
music.
Survivor?
You were saying someone should have won.
Huh.
You forgot.
No, I didn't think so I have like different channels and like I sometimes try
I
new
went to your
things out
music
there.
one,
Huh.
so that's why I was like,
I didn't know I
let me
posted
look at
there.
your
Oh.
music because we.
Wait,
did
okay, I
music
know what
for
you're
you.
saying. I
You
know
must
what
have
you're
been very
saying.
passionate about this one.
No, I actually am. I just have a really bad memory. So
Okay,
anything I
that's
do, I
fair.
kind of forget.
That's
and
every one of these recordings. I completely space out,
Yeah.
and then something happens, and I don't.
Yeah.
I won't remember this after we finish. But no, you do music videos. You do music. What?
Yes.
Yeah, you make music.
Yes.
Because that's how we met. And we did a music video for you called Villain Paint, which was really fun.
Yes.
Check it out. It's on our YouTube.
No, it's on his.
It's on my YouTube, but
His
it's on someone's YouTube.
It's
yeah,
on his
it's on YouTube.
Just know that.
But no, I want to talk about your music because your music is really, really good for me.
Thank you.
Like I actually really, really like it. It was really funny whenever we were shooting Villain Paint because I was using my Spotify, and then at the end of the year, I don't know if I told you that.
I don't think you did.
Where it's like at the end of the year, it was on my most repeat, and I was like,
Most.
it was one of the top 10s because we kept replaying it.
Oh my God.
And then when I was editing it, I kept listening to it again.
Yeah.
So I was like, hell
That's
yeah.
great. That's great.
At least I know the artist. But
That's
no,
amazing.
I did see you were doing like music for years.
Yes, 2017.
Wow.
How'd you get started?
How did you?
Yeah.
I was just about to ask that.
Okay, so let's go all the way back to when I was 4, 2 years old actually. My mom forced me to do piano and singing lessons at 2 years old, and people always think like 2 years old is crazy because like no one really does anything at 2 years old.
Right.
But I have like pictures and stuff about me playing piano at that time, and so I had like recitals and stuff like that, and then I'm a very rebellious person, I guess. Like, if
Hell
like
yeah.
for no reason at all, like I should have kept with piano, but because I was like, I've been doing this for 5 years. At 7, I was like, I'm quitting, and so like I didn't do piano and singing lessons
Right.
for a long time. But I should have stuck with it because I love like playing instruments and singing.
Yeah.
And so like as a kid, I would always write little jingles in my head and songs and lyrics. And I would like write it on paper and then fold it up and hide it under my bed because I was kind of like embarrassed, I guess. So when I went to college, my roommate was like, "Hey, you should play," because at this point I only played the saxophone.
Okay.
And I didn't
So
play
piano
anything
and
else.
saxophone so far.
Yeah, but piano I was like barely playing it, and it was just saxophone. So then my roommate was like, "You should learn like ukulele."
That's 3 instruments.
So now I know ukulele. But the reason why I started writing songs and releasing them is because I was able to, because saxophone you play with your mouth. You're not, like, you know, singing. You're not able to sing. So with the ukulele, I was able to like write the music to the songs. And that following summer, I started college in 2016, and then right that summer I released like 15 songs, I think.
Wow.
13 songs.
Wow.
That's still a lot
Just
for-
playing ukulele
yeah.
and like messing around with Logic, and then releasing it. And back then, iTunes was still big, so I think the most money I made from music is from that period, and that was like the least produced
Wow.
music.
I mean, sometimes that just hits.
I know.
Honestly, like
I know.
it's just
So.
it's real. I did look, and I saw your "Glad You Came" cover.
Oh no. Yes, glad you came and like mixed with something else. It was a mashup. I always do mashups back then.
I mean, mashups are amazing.
Yeah.
I did like there's these two guys who like on TikTok who do these mashups. I don't remember their names, but I just remember they do it with such like a blank face, and they're just staring at the
What?
camera, and they're just one of them. I don't remember what it's called, but you know, like the thing you said on like the drum thing that you
Yeah. Like
play. He does
yeah.
that, and then like the other guy plays guitar and shakes something, and they're changing every time they change the song. I have to find it, but
Is
it's
it like
really
Kurt
cool.
Hugo Schneider? He's on
I
YouTube.
don't remember him. And it's two guys.
Okay.
2 guys. Okay.
I gotta figure it out. But like they do these really, really cool mashups, so that made me think of it.
What was like something that really? Because we usually have somebody we look up to. It's like, oh, this is the reason why I want to do this. Do you have somebody? Who
Or was it
like
purely
that?
just I'm gonna be that?
Yeah.
I think it's a mixture of both. So growing up, like I didn't really see anyone that looked like me in pop music on TV. I'm a short Asian queer man, so
Represent.
yeah. So like, I mean, the closest thing now is Bowen Yang, and he's just a well, I guess he sings too, but he's a comedian. But like before, when I was growing up, like there was no one that was like taken seriously as a like pop star or an actor or something like that. So I've always kind of looked at what I'm doing as like, okay, I have to, be there. Like I have to show up and be unique because like there's no one else to really blueprint off of it. So like in high school, I auditioned in Hairspray, and I was the only person of color to do Link Larkin.
Really?
Wow.
And I surprisingly beat like 9 other white guys trying to be Link Larkin, and I got the role. And I remember like some guy was just like looking at the cast list and was like, "Why the hell is Alex Sue Link Larkin? That makes no sense. This is about black and white. Like this is the '60s, about segregation. Why is there an Asian man?" And I was like, "There's no
Because
Asian
talent,
characters."
that's why.
Yeah, and there's like no Asian characters in Hairspray, so there was nothing I could have done if I were to not be in it, I guess. So like, long story short, not really, but as a singer or a lyricist, I do have to like credit people like Lorde and Taylor Swift. I think
I do definitely see those inspirations.
yeah,
I
like,
think
I genuinely.
whenever we're talking about doing music videos, you said you wanted to do like a costume. I forgot what it was described as, but I thought, oh, that's so cool. Like I really wanted to do it. Do you remember what it was?
This is for Villain Paint?
No, it was
Or
like
First
you had
Amendment?
another song.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I don't know if this is what we're talking about, but I had an album 2 years ago called Tales of Golden Tragedies, and it's about Greek mythology.
Yes, I remember, and I was like, that sounds so cool.
Yeah, so like, okay, this is a half-baked project that never really finished. I was gonna be dressed as like a Greek, like mythical person or a god, singing and doing like live performances in the woods of my album. And that was very The Weeknd, honestly. The Weeknd has like an after hours, he has a suit and like he's beat up and stuff. Like that is kind of what I was going for. Like I wanted imagery that people can recognize, because I think especially when you're newer, like Ice Spice with her hair and like people just had things to like identify you with. And I even like watch a lot of like experts talk about pop music and stuff, and they're like, a lot of pop girls,
they don't pop off until they have like. Is it the hair theory?
It's the hair theory.
Yeah.
It's like the color theory.
Yeah.
Like if you associate purple, you think of Olivia Rodrigo. If you think of red, it's Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like you have to have something that you can kind of attach yourself to, something that's like normal. And so that is always fascinating to me, because I think coming from a marketing background, like I can't market myself, but I can market others. So I'm trying to like reverse that into myself.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew about your marketing background. Wait, tell us about that.
Yeah.
Is that
So
what you went to school for?
Sort of. I went to school for marketing and film. So I did both.
Okay.
Because I
That's
was
a good
like,
combo.
yeah, my like Asian parents were like, you have to do something sustainable. And so
I understand.
And
that.
so like I snuck in film, but it was mostly marketing that they approved.
Right.
Which sucks. My little brother is now a film major. And because they saw what happened to me, they were like, he wasn't happy in college, which is so
Oh.
true. So I'm glad he's got to do it, but
Yeah.
I wish I was. But yeah, so like before I got unemployed, before I got laid off, I was a project manager for Sony Pictures.
I
So
didn't see that. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Hated the job, but sorry, Sony.
Nah, it's fine. Just say whatever you want. Tell us how much you hate them in detail.
No, I
No,
can't do
don't.
that. I thought about it. No.
Since you already brought up acting and like, being a filmmaker.
Yeah.
You actually acted in our Bear Witness short film.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you mentioned doing a 48-hour competition too.
Yes.
So like, tell us about like your acting experience, because I think that was new to me too.
Really?
Yeah, because I knew like vaguely
Yeah.
that you did film.
Yeah.
And then whenever I was like, oh, we need someone for 72, and I mentioned it, you're like, oh yeah, I've done that before. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, as a kid, I don't know if you guys have done this before, but when I was a kid, I had like action figures and dolls.
Yes.
And I would make movies.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this is the
first
universal
thing I did was
film
the
thing.
camcorder,
Yep.
and then I switched over to like Lego stop motion.
Yes. Well, I didn't even like film it. I would just like create the script in my head, and I would just like have them do things, and I'm like the dialogue and like action or whatever it is. And so I've always loved that, and I also thought like if I couldn't find roles for an Asian like guy, then I would have to create roles and like
True.
do stuff like that. So I really wanted to venture into filmmaking. So I went to school for film as well, and I always did musicals and plays. I think that was the easiest way for a guy to get a lead role. You don't have to have that much talent to be a star in high school, genuinely. Like, because there's only like 4 guys in my high school that were like genuinely like
in
getting into things. Like, there's other people in the chorus or like they have smaller
Right.
roles, but the ones who like genuinely were like going for every role is like 2 to 3 guys max.
Okay.
So I was one of them, like luckily.
Hell yeah.
But like a lot of women, like they were so much more talented, and they would have like ensemble roles because they had bigger competition.
Yeah.
right.
So I started with that, like screen, like on stage. Hated it. I really hate exaggerated
Okay.
acting. Like I don't
Right.
like big arms. I don't like.
Would they tell you like what did
Bigger.
they say?
They say
Yeah,
bigger,
they always say
bigger,
bigger. And
louder.
like the back
Loud,
rows,
yep.
they hear you.
Yes, louder, bigger, project, enunciate, and I'm just like I can't fully get into a character if
You
I
have to be like
Yeah, like imagine being a shy, nervous kid, like like
Yeah.
very big and
Yeah.
like crazy. So I never really liked that. So I went to college and I was like, okay, I went to Rutgers Newark, very close to New York City. Let me get a backstage access for like a year and look at roles and like apply to them. And I think like within 2 months I booked a short film that got that debuted on like the Tribeca Film Festival.
nice.
The same year, and it was it's called Hardy, and it's about like a queer man trying to come to terms with his sexuality. He's Korean, so I had to learn some Korean actually, and like had a Korean dad, and like the main focal point was like he would have like a bunch of like red heart balloons, and every time that he got his heart broken, like it would just keep releasing and like getting clipped. So that was like my first intro to like filmmaking and acting, and then I've done a couple of short films after that. I've been some extra roles. I'm on Netflix in a show called something Friends with Keegan Michael Key.
Really?
Wait, I might know what you're talking about.
Something.
I saw an
We
ad
have a
for it.
computer right here.
Something Friends.
I'm just gonna
Keegan
listen.
Michael Key Netflix show.
Favorite Friends in Netflix show.
I have recall memory, so like I genuinely cannot tell you something until someone
in your
reminds
face.
me. Yeah. Friends from college, yes. So season 2, episode 4. I'm in the show for like 2 minutes because I'm short, and they wanted they were in line to sign in to like their hotel, and I was short enough to be in front of Keegan Michael Key while a scene happens. So I'm just like I'm just in the scene, like getting ready to sign in. He's tripped over me before, like we were because we were in they were doing close-ups, and I was still in the close-up because I was so close in proximity. So there was 4 of us, 2 extras and 2 main characters, and we had to stay there for a long time, like an hour, doing the same scenes, having different cover shots. And at one point, he tripped over my feet and he apologized. And I was like, no, I tripped you. I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
He's a sweet guy.
That's nice.
But yeah, so like I really loved acting. I find that like on screen, you can do the most minute things and it captures and it's better.
Yes.
So I really like those types of roles where it's just like very subtle.
See, I know it from the directing side because I've worked with people who've worked on stage and then went over to film, and some people who are, only on film. And it's so interesting because people on film really do a lot more subtle acting. They do a lot more like quietness. Yeah. Whereas like a lot of theater actors will do like immediately the biggest thing, and I go, we can see you, it's good, but I need you to tone it down. Like, I'm not saying your acting is bad at all. It's great. I just need it like we're right here. The mic is right here.
I guess that's a really good way to look at it, where like people who are shy would be better off in the film industry
because more stuff.
Absolutely.
Like that's a very interesting way to look at it.
On stage, they can't see your face from the back row.
No,
they can't make out like your eyebrow moving.
Yeah, I would say like theater kids is giving extroverts, and a lot of like when you look at high school and there's like theater kids, right? They are the loud ones.
Yep.
They're gonna be wild, and then you don't even know there's a film person in the crowd. You don't even know there's a film actor in school because they're introverts most of the time. Like some of the biggest stars I feel like are very private about their lives. Like Killian Murphy
have to become a role, so it's of course you're gonna
you're just in it.
Close in.
Yeah, and like you're just like socially awkward sometimes maybe. Yeah. Because they want to disappear from their lives into a whole different life.
Exactly.
Because in film you actually have to be that person. In theater you can exit stage left and then you're just like you're back to yourself.
And some people are even like a couple roles in the same play.
Yeah.
So it's
exactly. So
you go away, you're dressed as someone else. You got to be someone else.
Some film actors take it like extreme, like
method
acting. Method acting is.
You couldn't do that.
The thing is, I could, but the respect. I don't have respect. I have respect, but I don't have like more respect.
No,
like
I get what you're saying.
Some people are like, oh, like this is the best actor because they're method.
Yeah.
I don't buy that because to me, a lot of method actors are ones who take on the most wild roles. Yeah. So I can't even. I don't even want to imagine someone like Jared Leto sending like dead animals to people. Like why?
Did you hear about how he was with like Tron?
Oh no, I just know about Joker.
So apparently he on set required everyone to call him Ares. Oh my god. And he tried to stay on character the entire time. And Jeff Bridges was all like, dude, I don't want to do this to you. So he would call him, I forgot what nickname he called him, like Airy or something like that. Just because he's like, you're not Aries, dude.
It's over the top, and it's I wouldn't. It's not like. I mean, it's impressive that you're like in character the whole time, but
it's like
I don't think it's necessary. No.
Yeah. Some of these characters are mentally like
right, and you shouldn't be that.
No.
Like Heath Ledger, rest in peace.
I fully believe like that Joker role is what got him.
It definitely.
I think it is.
Have you seen
that was deep.
It was
traumatic, and like he's pretty respectful. It seemed like when he was method, but like. It's just not. It's not healthy. You can't separate yourself from your role, and that's really bad.
Yeah. So I think even like Kristen Stewart pretty recently came out saying like you don't see a lot of like femme actors doing method acting if you noticed.
And what was her reasoning? It was something really good that she said. Yeah. It was something like.
Pull it up.
Yeah, because it was like. It was very telling about how men.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What was it?
I'll pull it up. You can.
Let's see.
Here it is.
Performance is inherently vulnerable and therefore quite embarrassing and unmasculine. Ah, I see.
Got an ad for Seth
Rogen. An ad for the studio. There's no bravado in suggesting that you're a mouthpiece for someone else's ideas. It's inherently submissive. Okay, so I get it. So like that makes sense.
I do remember vaguely what this might have been about. So there was an Actors on Actors.
Yes.
With David Cornsweet and oh my god, from Wicked.
Jonathan Bailey.
Yes. They did actors on actors.
Yeah.
And you know, both of them have a scene in which they are being carried.
Yes,
They're flying.
They're lifted and kissing.
Yeah.
They're in the air.
David Cornsut said something kind of weird, where he was all like,
"You maintain like masculinity."
Exactly. So
while
you
kissing
maintain
in the air.
And John Bain was all like,
yeah, he did.
yeah, I feel more like I was honored to be able to be lifted up by a strong woman.
Yeah.
And then this was like the same day with Kristen Stewart, so it was very much like a, huh.
I do think there is truth to like why people go method is to make it seem more masculine and like you're in control. Like you're. Well, I guess that's. I don't know actually because you're kind of losing more control.
Because you're like
even more
becoming
submissive.
something that someone else is telling you, but it's like, no, I'm making it me though, dog.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what she means, but honestly, I'm still supporting it because I think there is something
honestly,
to it.
Kristen Stewart.
I love
a great
Kristen
actress.
Stewart.
What is like, not Twilight. What's a movie that you can name? 3 movies you can name her in that you really liked.
Spencer.
Oh.
She was Diana, Princess Diana.
Okay.
I liked. Oh, do I not know many Kristen Stewart films? Oh, there's a movie called Love Me with her. And
I think that. Yeah.
That was pretty.
Isn't that
cool.
the one with one of them's like the buoy?
The
and one
buoy
was
and a
like
satellite. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
apocalyptic, like in a way that there's no other humans anymore, and they kind of like she gets obsessed with living in this like not AI but like animated version of them. Really good.
What about you, Jermaine? Can you name a single movie other than Twilight with Kristen Stewart?
No.
Why?
Twilight.
Besides Twilight.
Besides Twilight.
You don't know?
Okay. There's Love.
Oh,
Lies
Love
Bleeding,
Flies
of course.
Bleeding. That was really good too. But I liked Katie O'Brien, the other actress or actor in it.
Oh my God. Underwater was one that I was thinking about. Camp X-Ray.
Okay.
That's another one.
Okay, so I haven't actually seen many Kristen Stewart films, but the ones I have, I liked.
So the one that I personally really like is Adventureland.
Okay.
Have either of you? I'm guessing yep, I can tell you. Have you seen Adventureland?
I've never
So-
seen
I know what it's
the movie.
about, but no.
Yeah, it's like this movie where it's about Jesse Eisenberg's character. He graduates from college and then he wants to move to New York with his friend, but his family, can't afford it, so he has to work at an amusement park called Adventureland, and there he meets Kristen Stewart's character, and kind of it's like a coming of age type of movie with like some romance comedy stuff. I like it because I'm a big fan of rom-coms. I'm a big fan of like coming of age type things.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bill Hader's in it and Kristen Wiig. Ryan Reynolds is in it and he plays a very creepy guy.
Typical.
So
Okay.
essentially, what the whole like I guess romance part of the story is Jesse Eisenberg's character obviously falls off Kristen Stewart's character. They do like start quote air quotes dating while in the working together. But like there's like a secret affair going on because Ryan Reynolds' character is married and having sex with her.
Oh.
And it's just odd in the sense of like the age gap and whatever else is happening, and the fact that he's married.
Yeah.
Where's the part where you like this movie?
I don't like that part. I don't.
Well, you're like, I like this movie, and then you go into
Where I don't like about
it. It's just the age gap stuff. I'm like, okay, interesting.
It was just weird, but
It was
like,
good.
I like the movie. I really
Okay.
like the movie, and I really like the whole concept at the end where it's all like, just him having to develop himself and like stand up for himself. That type of stuff.
Nice.
Not the weird Ryan Reynolds bit.
We got carried away with Ryan Reynolds.
The development, not the.
Yes.
Yes, I like the character development of Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart and everyone else except for Ryan Reynolds. Because he doesn't. He's the mechanic who's lying about everything. That's his whole thing. Is that he's a musician who lies about things.
Interesting.
And then like whenever someone's like, oh, playing like a song by someone that he lied about, like, yeah, I worked with them. Someone will name something and he just goes, yeah, I don't know what the song is. And he goes, oh yeah, you do? He goes, yeah, no, I just forgot. Just whatever. Anyway, let's not talk about Ryan Reynolds anymore. I swear I like the movie. It's just that.
It's just.
It's getting
Could have
less.
casted anybody else.
Yeah, it's getting
Probably.
less convincing now that you like this movie.
Sorry.
No, but yeah.
I've got a big question for you.
Okay.
Who's your dream collab? Like the one person you you could make a song with.
And this is like
This is
any like realistic scenarios out the window. Like
Oh, you can do whatever the hell
whatever
you want.
For music, it would have to be. I think it would have to be The Weeknd, actually, because I think The Weeknd. I actually had a Canadian publicist review my song Jenga, and was like, "This sounds like The Weeknd." Like, not in a bad way, but I was
But
like, but I
get the
never,
vibe,
yeah, and I never heard that before, and I was like, so I showed my friends, and they were like, "You do kind of sound like The Weeknd." And I was
think
like,
I see it.
"That's weird. I
Yeah.
can never see it. I still don't see it." But,
I hear it like in the voice.
yeah, but I would really like
even
to.
in the way you make your music, like how your music sounds. It sounds like kind of the thought process of what The Weeknd would.
Yeah,
make
Yeah.
music.
he's. I don't know about him as a personal, like as a person, like, but
fair.
I like he. Some of his songs are a little bit toxic, but like in the best way. I love when music is venturing about like stuff that is unheard. Like people don't actually say it out loud, and I think he does that a lot. And his voice is incredible, and he sounds great. So I would love to like have a song with him.
Would you like to act with him?
No,
What do you mean?
no.
It's just.
I have to go right now.
Shut up!
Shut up!
Shut up!
Shut the
What are you
fuck
talking
up!
about?
Shut the fuck up!
God, that acting though.
Like, why would you cast someone that talented to be your scene partner? Oh my god. Jenna Ortega is just like, she was acting her ass off and like crying, and he's just like, shut the fuck up. And it just sounds crazy.
It's so funny.
I don't know why
He's like,
but
that scene reminded me of like the gay best friend trying to like.
yes, be straight. Yes, why is it like that?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like the weirdest part is that I still commend him for being so like driven. Like
Like,
he is
he's
not
very
gonna give up. He's done 2 projects now, acting wise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
taking
he
a
on
break.
something else that's coming up soon?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't want to look it
I mean,
up.
there's what sucks that he is kind of tarnishing his music with his acting career, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We still support, I think. I don't know.
But who would you act with? Who's
Who-
not The Weeknd?
Honestly, I would love to act with Steven Yeun. This
I
man
totally
came
get
from The
that.
Walking Dead. He
Yeah.
was a comedian.
He's amazing.
And then stumbled into a dramatic role. Like he was comedic relief, but like he had a really hearty story to him. Like you wanted to root for him. I mean, he just jumped right into like prestigious movies.
Dude,
and he's
after-
so good.
After
Did you
his
know,
role,
like-
apparently the show went under, so he
That
was
is so
really
true.
carrying
Did you
that
amount
show,
the drop
apparently.
off
It was
from when he
that.
died? I was one of the people. Who
I
left.
dropped off
Like
too.
I couldn't. He was my favorite. He was the only
I
reason.
think I cried when he died, low key. So
I couldn't. I watched the episode after, and I was like, I'm done.
yeah, this is over.
Can't do it anymore.
Like Negan was a good villain, but I was like,
I don't
can't.
care about him enough.
He killed my boy.
Exactly. I can't forget
The only
him.
Asian man that's like in the show ever. Like honestly, I guess all the Asians died.
Yeah.
In The Walking
They know they had to get the most intelligent out, apparently.
yeah.
So like,
Burning, yes.
Okay.
Burning
You
is
know
one of my
about it? You've seen
favorites
it?
from him.
Oh my god. Okay, so
he was
like,
great in Menotti as well.
I'm obsessed with Burning. So like, he does have like not only like an American film career, he has a Korean
one, yeah.
film career that's like really like just as I
Yeah.
want to say it's probably just as good, right?
Yeah.
Probably just as like famous either way.
Yeah. He's in Okja as well on Netflix. And
Burning
it's
is one of those
really-
movies that
yeah.
like I always mention it to people because like not many people have seen it,
Yeah.
but I watched it and I was obsessed with it
So good.
because like
So good.
I think I was watching a video essay about something about the unnerving kind of like feeling that he was giving off
Yeah.
because he gives off such like a great performance
Yeah.
of being a terrible person low key.
That's how I felt about Nope. Or don't look up. Well, Nope.
He's in
No,
He's in Nope.
And
Yeah.
no, the entire time where he's going through his backstory of like with the monkey, I'm like, the way he's describing it felt like there was something
Dark,
like
yeah.
dark to it. Like there was,
I get what you mean.
and when he starts messing with the creature, it's like that underlying like he's a good guy, but deep down,
He's traumatized.
It's
in
bad.
so
Like, there's
traumatized.
something there.
In Burning, he's just
Yeah.
he's just the villain.
Yeah.
Like not even like
like he's really
justifiable.
good at being the villain too.
It's so good.
He's also in
Seen
Mickey
him from
17.
Invincible being
I
a complete
love
hero.
Mickey 17. It was
Yeah.
so good.
I,
Yeah,
I
Mickey
haven't
17
seen that.
is
I haven't
really
seen
good.
Invincible.
Oh, dude.
But I heard it's really good.
Invincible is amazing. He's amazing in everything he
Yeah,
does. I'm
he's
so
really good.
Another
Yeah,
thing-
Stephen Young would be so like such a dream because like
honestly
to
same.
me, I think there's a lot of Asian actors who are just happy to be there, which is perfectly fine. Like you have to find a space for yourself, so they're okay with being like a sidekick character or like a more like laugh a joke, the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
But I think Stephen Young approaches in a way that like he's very seriously respected
Yeah.
in anything he
And
does.
he's so talented.
Yeah, he's so talented.
Have you seen Beef?
Love Beef.
Beef is amazing.
Love Beef.
Literally, like I'm looking at his filmography
Yeah,
and the amount of things that I've seen
Menotti
with
is
him.
really good. It's a lot slower. It's very similar to Burning in the slowness of it, I guess. But Burning is really, really good.
Yeah.
Mickey 17 is really funny. He's funny in it.
Mhm.
The
I wish
Walking
he had
Dead.
a longer role.
Yes, I think he needed a bigger role.
Yeah.
They should have stretched his character a little, just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to Bother You is also really good. I same thing with that. I think he should have been more involved because he was involved for a decent amount up until a point. Have you guys seen
Yes,
Sorry to Bother You?
I did.
Yeah.
Where he after he like
Crazy
sleeps with
film.
his girlfriend,
Yeah.
which is kind of that.
He
He,
just-
didn't sleep with her.
No.
They did other stuff, right? That was the whole thing.
That was.
Cause, oh yeah, didn't he have like an STI or something?
I think so.
That was like the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he kind of disappeared after that for a bit.
That he tends to do that in his films. He just
He's
kinda
there
falls
for a
out.
I
bit
wonder
and
if
it
it's like a
disappears.
behind the scenes kind of thing where he's like, okay,
He's
wait,
busy.
gotta go.
outta here.
Yeah, that's all you had before. Sorry.
Yeah. No. So the motto here at Win More Media is create or be consumed.
Okay.
So, what are the things that you've created and consumed that could go into each other?
Interesting. Like, what do you mean consumed? Like
Media? Any media. It can be music, it can be TV shows, movies.
Yeah. So I mean,
Even reading.
Interestingly enough, like I realized this year in 2025, I did not release a song, which is the first in my 8 years of making music. I every single year I had something out. Even COVID, I had stuff out. And so my old job kind of like really deterred me from that, but now I'm trying to record some music that I've had in the back burner, like just recording vocals for it. And also I'm trying to see like, I want to get back into filmmaking again because I haven't filmed something in a while where it's like something that I wrote. So right now I'm thinking about writing like a screenplay about a poker amateur who kind of lands himself into the big tournament, like the main tournament from a free roll, like a small tournament he got in. And his past kind of gets like unraveled throughout because his mom was a gambling addict. And so he kind of just like, he's getting reminded of his mom, but also he's becoming his mom. So like he's kind of like, as he goes further in this poker journey, he just gets a little bit messed up along the journey. So that's kind of my screenplay. And I don't know what I'm consuming that like contributes to it, but I mean, I am watching a lot of poker content. I play poker myself.
Is that what inspired this story, or was there something
it's me.
really?
It's me.
Okay.
This is like
poker comes from
semi autobiographical. My mom was again like let's say was, and it definitely messed me up for a while.
Right.
And I worked through it on my own, but then now I am playing poker, and I do get glimpses of like, oh, this is how she must have felt during this moment where she wanted to, push past the limit, keep going, whatever the case is. And so that is the real reason why
That's
this
inspiration.
is coming. So I guess that's what
So it's like almost like
my
cathartic.
past is past is being consumed right now.
I always love whenever you can make something that is about
Yeah.
a feeling you have,
Yeah.
a thought you have.
Cause like it's not auto. I hate auto like
Because they're not doing the
biopics.
exact.
No, it's
thing,
not.
of
I'm not
course.
going to the
yeah,
tournament.
It's just like inspired by the feeling.
Yeah, I'm imagining a world where it's like
Where
the stakes are higher and
Yeah.
like you do more crazy things, like crazier things than you are
You
doing
push
in
it a
real
bit
life.
more.
Absolutely, that is part of. I think everyone who has films that people really really love, there is some aspect that comes from them.
Definitely.
like from
And then
deep
you
down.
just push it.
You pull it out and you like dramatize it or
Yeah.
or zoom in on that moment kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sounds like a great idea.
It
I
is.
think, yeah, I think
I
it's
like it too.
definitely- Like you said previously, about things that people don't really like the weekend, things people don't really say or talk about.
Yes. Yeah.
Being
Gambling.
made into media, yes. Like
Yes.
gambling is talked about in a way where like it's bad, but
Yeah.
generational gambling
Yes.
True.
isn't really talked about.
It's not. No. And like even like when people like make media about gambling, it's like it's kind of like, you know, this is a bad no. Like obviously, like but like do we really get into a mindset of how someone slowly gets into it? Like how someone
True.
slowly
Yeah.
unravels.
Usually
into a
you'll always
gambling
see something
addict.
where it's already like
Mhm.
they're in it.
Or
Like,
0 to 100.
the one that
Yeah.
I'm thinking of is just fucking Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems.
Yep.
Have you ever seen Industry on HBO?
I haven't.
Industry, there is one bottle episode with like a side character who gets into a whole gambling like moment.
Mhm.
But to me, again, it was like very like this could have been expanded on, you know, why someone is the way they are gambling wise. But yeah, I'm definitely someone who is deeply interested in the introspection.
Mhm.
Like I have an album idea that I don't know if I'll ever be able to create at this point. I need to learn how to produce music. Like genuinely need to like sit down and learn because paying someone else to work with is really
gets
really
expensive.
hard. Yeah. So like if I'm able to like home studio my way through it, then I can just make the music because I write so much music. I just can't produce them all
Okay.
to the way that I want. Like have the skills to produce something that sounds good
I get you.
versus just like, you know, playing your instrument and recording yourself. So there's an idea of an album called like Apartment B425,
Mhm.
and it's just like songs and ideas before my brain fully developed at 25. So like
I like that. That is really
like you're
cool.
living in a place that, you know, your toxicness or whatever you were doing before you really grew up, all those thoughts and ideas and insecurities are like in this album. I guess it was what I would want for this album to be.
Okay.
I like
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Like
Apartment B.
I could see something like that really attaching itself towards like a cultural uplift. Like
Yeah.
there's something definitely.
Something universal but like very specific
Mhm.
as well. Yeah.
No, I like that a lot. You're full of good ideas.
Thank you. So are you guys.
And bees.
And bees, teddy bears.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find these bees. Ready to wrap up the episode.
Well, thank you for watching All Eyes on You. This has been Alex Sue.
Thank you.
Lovely having you here. I'm glad you can tell us about music and your filmmaking experience because you don't really get a mix of both. You only usually get one or the other.
That's true, I guess. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Yeah.